about a plan to make the money, add a couple more commas. I'ma keep it real. Let's keep it 100 with each other and forget about the drama. I'm talking about right now. We can light the Mary Jane, smoke and pop a couple more bottles. I'm loving my lifestyle. Addicted to the game, make the money, add a couple more commas.
When we blaze, it's me and you. We can do what we wanna do, let's do it for a week or two. I freak with you, cause you freak with me. Frequently we on the first class flights across the 7 seas. A better breeze on another coast. Inhaling trees, all this ice on me, look like I'm selling dope. We push the pedal to the metal in that black foreign. Mommy hopping out, brand new product with the back show. If life a movie, fuck it, I'm living fast forward. Peacher said my cup running over, I said my bag growing. And that's showing, you can see it in my steps, huh? Been dedicated, that's the reason for success. If you follow, I promise I'll lead it straight. Take these haters on a paper chase and make them watch us elevate. Think about it, but the rolling moves swift. Fuck around and lose time without a chip.
Maybe we can chill and talk about a plan to make the money, add a couple more commas. I'ma keep it real. Let's keep it 100 with each other and forget about the drama. I'm talking about right now. We can light the Mary Jane, smoke and pop a couple more bottles. I'm loving my lifestyle. Addicted to the game, make the money, add a couple more commas.
Got a couple things to show you. But first I gotta get to know you. So when I expose you to this lifestyle, you know I want you. Summer to summer, trying to run them numbers up to 7 digits. She fucking with it, so I let her see just how I get it. She used to niggas trying to tap it like a tip off, but I made her count the money, line the strips up, then we dipped off. I'm trying to get lost, scoop you in the bins. All these dividends got me throwing caution to the wind. Up on my Hennessy is crib. I don't front on how I live. Ask about me, they gon' tell you 50 love to do a bit. I've been popping, this is my fly living since 9-5. Vision that I'm chasing got me squatting with this 4-5. Looking at me out the side of her eyes, she mesmerized like I know this nigga gotta be telling lies. Cause the nigga she was fucking with was capping. I ain't acting, I was getting this money before this rap.
Maybe we can chill and talk about a plan to make the money, add a couple more commas. I'ma keep it real. Let's keep it 100 with each other and forget about the drama. I'm talking about right now. We can light the Mary Jane, smoke and pop a couple more bottles. I'm loving my lifestyle. Addicted to the game, make the money, add a couple more commas. We gon' make these commas, baby. Every time we conversate over, we gon' make these commas, baby. Every time we conversate.
No, Rick made the motherfucking slap, nigga.
You know young Rick made this shit.
No matter if it's love or hate, I'ma always keep it real. I don't deal with no fake folks, and I ain't stuck up in my feelings. All I know is do me, and stay hunting about it and low key. Tastes hard to taste good, and if you fall, stand up. It tastes going all in.
If I said I'ma do it, then I'ma do it. Want my stats, my facts, check out my movements, how I elevate through the fake love and the hate. Kept it a buck and people kept throwing me shade. Ain't no snake in my blood, ain't no bitch in my bones. My DNA, all thug, ain't no punk in Capone. Fuck what they own, I'm on my own level, got my own script. I don't follow no man, nigga, I'm on my own dick. I keep it G with everybody that I meet. I don't shake too many hands, most of these niggas yes. All about my fatty for family shit, I'm a bless. I got it poppin' so generations can aid. Fuck what they think about me, baby, I'ma go up. Pressure on this line, I'm pushing, I'm out at 01. I spit the truth, all facts, no lies. Been fly since LA High and it's still West Side, nigga.
No matter if it's love or hate, I'ma always keep it real. I don't deal with no fake folks, and I ain't stuck up in my feelings. All I know is do me, and stay hunting about it and low key. Tastes hard to taste good, and if you fall, stand up. It tastes going all in.
If I ever said I love you, know I mean it. If I ever said fuck you, it's fuck you, and I still mean it. Chasing all these bags, a nigga been feeling greedy. I'm really eating, so I get back to the nigga.
What up, dude?
I don't burn good bridges, and I don't make no amends. It's from the heart, nigga. Every step I take, I go. I don't talk about my plans, my results gon' show that I've been all in, 10 toes down in the pain. It's high stakes, I'm winning, can't tell me I ain't. Big business, confident decisions, give a fuck what anybody think about the way I'm living. I keep my eyes open, looking for them haters, snakes, the backstabbing snitches and fake plans. I'm navigating to something that's real major. At the end of this road, all I see is this real paper.
No matter if it's love or hate, I'm always always keep it real. I don't deal when I'm faithful, and I ain't stuck up in my feelings. All I know is do me, and stay 100 about it and low key. Tastes hard to taste good, and if you fall, stand up. It tastes going all in.
On my keep, ain't none of this luck now. 100 with my nigga,
Kanye in the building. What's up, man?
Check a pussy nigga on the spotlight, what's up with it? Nigga all been it, so I tried to let some people in it. They made some change, dick, and I ain't seen them since. I ain't never ran a skit and got caught. When the feds hit my spot, drop names, I ain't talk none. I'd rather stand alone, rather be my own man. Last time I checked, I was running my own program. I'm used to hating people and they fake ways. Figure right around them, clown them, show them I stay paid. Only man I'm ever waiting on is me. For this work, I'm charging by the bundle of flat fare. Every summer, I hit another level. Won't be happy till I'm blowing 7 digits on the bezel like it ain't shit.
No matter if it's love or hate, I'm always keep it real. I don't deal when I'm faithful, and I ain't stuck up in my feelings.
Top of it, Kanye. Welcome
All I know
in.
is do me, stay 100 about it and low key. Tastes hard to taste good, and if you fall, stand up. It tastes going all in.
No, Rick make the motherfucker slap.
What's up? What's good? What's hood? Welcome back. Welcome back to the show where we keep it real, we keep it blunt, we keep it black, love, and unity. Capone.
J Poo. This nigga got up to perform this morning, y'all.
This
Whoa.
is real blunt, baby. Let's go. I got up talking shit this morning. I got up on some good shit. I'm on some good shit. I'm loving it. I ain't gonna lie. I love life. I love life like a motherfucker. I hope y'all do too. How is y'all weekend going? Hey, 50. Hey, Jamie. Mama. That's Tanya. What's up?
What's up?
Welcome
Rising.
in. I'm
Good
glad you
morning.
came in to fuck
Happy
with us.
Saturday. I'm not sure if you're working today, but if you got to work, I hope you have a good day.
How was
if
y'all week?
Chilling. Nigga, I hope you have a good day too, chilling.
However y'all do, whatever y'all got going on today, I hope that shit is fucking fun. I hope you have fun with it. I hope it's fire. I hope you guys have a good time. But more importantly, stay safe. Too much danger, too many people dying, too much bullshit in this world right now. So stay safe with whatever you're doing outdoors.
At least you sleep. Oh, good.
That's
Good.
what's up.
You guys were talking about y'all was just sick, so good. She got some rest in,
Yeah, let her get her rest in. Let her,
you know,
knock
mom's
out.
always taking care of the whole house.
She over there drooling on
Go
the
to
pillows.
bed.
Fucking them pillows up, Talisha. That's what's up, though. Let us know how y'all weekend starting out, how y'all week was, work week, if you're working, whatever's going on. Shout out to the Full Cup Podcast. Quincy and Talisha always in the building fucking with us. You already know the Full Cup Podcast every Tuesday, Thursday, Elk Monday, too, with Men's Mental Health Monday. I forgot I'm on that motherfucker.
Yeah, go forget.
Hey, go forget. I'm so stupid. But everything's good over here with the Williams family. We got another great show lined up for you guys. Make sure y'all do all the great shit, please. Share this out.
Like, share, subscribe
on YouTube. Quincy said, just getting over being sick, man. That shit sucks,
yeah,
bro.
I know. Y'all said that the whole house, too. That shit's never fun when the whole house. I feel like maybe it's simpler when the whole house goes down because then it's done.
Right.
Because over here, it's usually like,
it being
like domino effect.
Yeah.
Someone's sick, then the next person sick, then the next person sick, and it's like we be sick for a couple weeks because it wasn't all at one time.
Down. Yeah, it's not
never
everybody
all at one time.
We love when we all sick at the same time. We don't like being sick, but shit, if we're gonna be sick, we'd rather be sick at the same
Just knock
time. That way everybody's done with that shit. We ain't got that shit lingering through the house, and when we sterilize, clean up everything, and everything is clean. You know what I'm saying?
I shove snatching everything out. If someone gets sick, start snatching everything out of the house.
But everything's good here. Still, new school schedule, and son doing what he's doing in school, doing great on his online schooling, and he actually was late.
You made him late?
No. He made himself late. The other day, like a couple minutes, and
when I was sleeping.
Yeah, we was sleeping.
So I told him he had 2 minutes.
She gonna say I made him late, but she was sleeping. But it's okay. We don't care.
Was up?
It's okay.
Look,
But
this is why I say I do this, guys. Because
she does the
he got-
homeschooling. I don't do the homeschooling stuff. Like I'll help.
I was
him with it
tired,
and
okay?
stuff.
God damn it. I was still in the bed. I told this nigga 2 minutes, and usually it's 2 minutes. He usually goes to the bathroom if he has to go in that time, and then goes to the computer. He did not do that for whatever reason. He nigga went back with the other kids, sat down, was chilling.
It was doing what he was doing.
I said something about the next class, and I look at the time. I said the next is still in the class. Son, you ain't in class? What the fuck? Then I'm looking at this nigga like, what the fuck? You didn't hear me say 2 minutes?
The nigga said, I heard you say 2 minutes. And like she said, normally it was my fault. I didn't go check. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, fuck it, one day won't hurt.
Yeah, he didn't miss.
He didn't miss.
He was just late a little bit.
He was just late, but it's funny because he really like just zoned out.
That nigga said, I'm chilling right now.
Yeah.
Like, what? My mama asleep? I'm chilling. Fuck it. I ain't got class right now.
He normally go right back to fucking class. I swear he do. And he just didn't this time. This time he was like, look, I don't know. Remember
who's normally up? Yeah,
mom's normally up with him. When I'm up working out in the morning, I'll get up and work out, right? I'll go in the garage, get my workout on, knock that shit out. But it'd be during his class time. So if my wife leaves, then I'm outside working out and I don't really be in that mind like, oh, he got to get to class. She got alarms set. I need to set alarms like she got because it fucks me up when I'm outside working out or I'm doing something else. And then
because I do this.
I be trying to remember. I be trying to mentally note this shit in my head. Like, yo, this thing got to be the class at X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? We'll do. Let me make sure. Nigga.
See, that's in high school, Quincy. He is first grade. If you don't pump the brakes, my nigga.
Quincy said I used to skip school all the time in high school and I still graduated with a 3.5, shaking my head. That's because you knew how to twerk it and work it. Yeah.
When you know how to work the system, you can still make it work for you. But look, he swear he working the system. This nigga is in first grade right now, and he know how to get around everything, and he think he can get around me, but I'm like, bro, you don't know me.
You don't know. Stop playing.
I be on it. I'm finna check, and he think he be playing somebody. We already had that. Last weekend I want to say we had the catch up work and all that.
Oh
stuff.
yeah, because he didn't want to do the work right.
Because he swear in everything it's only one page. Not all his stuff is only one page. Certain activities is 2 pages.
Right.
He was like, nah, it's cool. I only got 1 page. But as long as his grade is good, again, fuck it.
Nah, his grades is straight.
No,
but his attendance.
I don't want him to learn that fucking attitude too soon.
Too soon, too early.
Not too soon. Because I feel what you're saying, but like we got to work on this focus thing first. So once he gets his focus down, he can create his own little fucking attitude. Right. He kind of already got it.
He already got it.
He's forming it already. But I'm like, you got to make sure. This is the thing about being a smart ass. I be telling people,
he complete his work without reading.
If you're gonna be a smart ass, you're supposed to be smart too.
Right.
Not you're just an ass. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to be a smart ass because that's what he likes to be. He likes to be a smart ass. So then we gonna need to be a smart ass.
Motherfucker.
I was in kindergarten, like fuck it. So was he.
Nigga, you was fucking at 8. Shut up.
Hey, I'm hella down because my son is close to 8. I don't like that.
But everything's great over here, man. I hope everything is great with y'all. This weekend, we want to talk to you about why are people attracted to emotionally unavailable people, what emotional unavailability looks like, what causes it, where it comes from, what it manifests, and healthy ways to be emotionally unavailable versus the toxic ways. You know what I'm saying? Let my wife kick it off. Go ahead. Emotional unavailability. We all know people.
Definitely, we all know people. And it's like always a different reason how everybody would choose to be emotionally unavailable.
The topic, again, Tanya, real quick, is why are people attracted to emotionally unavailable people?
Trauma from childhood. That's definitely right on the top. I feel like that's one of the top ones. But we all have our own reasons, basically.
There's a lot of reasons.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's be real.
To start off, they say safety. So emotionally unavailable people may feel safe or safer because they guard their emotions. So when we guard our emotions, it reduces us really caring, right? We're not going to care that much. So that makes me feel safe because if I care, then I'm going to get emotional. And we don't like that. Like if you're emotionally unavailable, you don't want to become emotional. Like that's the whole point, is to not really deal with emotions as best as possible.
So how do you, let's see, she said being ignored as a child, seeking validation from others. Oh, and I get that. The thrill of the chase too.
The thrill of the chase.
That too. Yeah, real shit. A lot of people, I like that one right there. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people, they like to chase. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they want to chase the unattainable, what they know is unattainable.
Yeah, what they literally know is not gonna work. They're
right.
Like, cool, this is
they
fun.
Like, this is fun. Let's keep
like a dog chasing its tail.
Right. They want to keep diving and diving and diving and diving. You know what I'm saying? And it's also for validation too, though. Like, you know, they want to I guess they
one of these actually says approval. So
yes,
they pursue it.
They seek approval.
In an attempt to gain approval or validation. So however that looks like for them, that's usually why people choose to go this route. Like it seems easier, but then you notice how their relationships don't really be working out because they're not being emotionally involved. Chasing an illusion for real.
Exactly.
No, oh my God.
Be delusional. Like they don't have it. It's not a chance there. It's obviously they not even close. You know what I'm saying? And they just keep diving down that same road, and it's in their head that they can pull this off. They can make this happen. They can make this individual emotionally entangled or whatever it may be.
I can make them love
I can make them love me. Like, hold the fuck on. You can't make nobody love you, motherfucker. Quizzy says, I'm emotionally unavailable to most people because they don't want to hear the raw truth. Boom. Hey, a lot of people can't handle raw truth that comes with being emotionally available.
Look, y'all don't even understand how I feel that to my core. Because I be like, you want me to tone the truth down?
Right.
Like, you just need to get away from me because I feel like this ain't gonna work out. When I talk, I feel like it's from love, right? So like if you can't accept me when I speak, you gotta go. You gotta go because you expect me to accept you. Son?
Look. How about you guys respect each other's space and picture? Leave each other's picture alone. Hey, don't tell me no. Do y'all hear this? This is a 4-year-old at my door right now barking through this motherfucker like he just the king dangalang around this bitch. Jake will be right back, y'all. I should be right back. But he said, bullshit, I made a few skirts love me. He said, let them fight. Hey, they be in there going at it. But my little girl, Annie, baby girl, she be on their helmet. I ain't even gonna lie. She will jump up and pop them and slap the shit out of them, like really slap them to where you hear that crack. She really be on that shit like crazy. But it's this emotional unavailability shit is real. It's deep. You know, it leads to a lot of different things in our community, in the Black community especially. You know, this shit spreads through everybody else, but this is real Black. You know what I'm saying? It's about real Black love and unity. This big old pregnant thing over, she said she can't even fit through the little gap. No
I thought I was going in that little space, y'all. What I'm finna do going through there? Struggling up. You're gonna see me struggle to sit down. This is stupid.
You know, a lot of people
let them fight. You know what?
He said, let them fight.
Quincy, let me get some gloves then first, bro. Cause
Can you turn that?
Turn what? Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I know. There we go.
A light. I didn't think about the lights, you guys. Hold your stomach in. Fuck you.
She can't. If she tried to hold her stomach in, she gonna push her baby out. Damn it! Look.
You play too much, motherfucker. Okay, because I can't do that. I saw myself this morning and said, "Ooh, looking kind of pregnant over here." Just
I
big.
swear, if she try and even, she gonna push the baby right out. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be
She's
bad.
all up high and shit. Girl.
She just said she can't wait for her baby to be here today. She said that today. But I feel it though. I can't wait either. I love my babies. And I can't wait to meet my baby girl, Adia. And in case y'all didn't know, her name is Adia. But Adya. That's how you spell it. But it's let's get back on topic.
I don't know what happened. My kids started fighting.
This emotional unavailability, it can be toxic, it can be positive. You know what I'm saying?
I made a few skirts love me. What did I miss?
When I said that you can't, when you say you can't make nobody love you.
Oh.
He said, shit, I made a few skirts love me.
No, you made them infatuated with you.
Right.
Love is so
we know what love is now.
But whatever. Go ahead. I'm caught up.
Talking that shit. You know, we stay talking that shit.
Yes.
But it's like, if you're going to be emotionally unavailable, let's be positive with it. You know what I'm saying? It may stem from a lot of different avenues, a lot of different areas that feed into it. Yeah, how do you end up in? Yep. But if we don't check ourselves, and I think with the emotional unavailability needs to come physical unavailability, or at least boundaries if you're going to be physically available while being emotionally unavailable.
That
you know what I'm saying?
Boundaries also take communication. So
like
emotionally unavailable usually are not, they don't care about communicating because they're emotionally unavailable.
Right. I think that's kind of a selfish stage in life.
It is.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with being selfish.
There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just being able to acknowledge where you are in that stage and not do the extras. Because again, I feel like we've gone over this. If it's sex, say that. Say that all we doing is fucking. Say that. When things change, obviously talk about it. And that's where I think people kind of get it fucked up. They never talk about the shit, because if you know that you're messing with someone who's emotionally unavailable, right, and they've stated, I don't want a relationship, it's just this, and you decide to put your heart in it, whether you want to or not, right? It happens. Right. Nope. Go on. Walk away from my door. What? If you choose to be like that, though, and be with someone like that, then you're basically saying that I'm fine with you being emotionally unavailable and you're not going to give me your all. Like, you have to know that. And there's a lot of people who at some point the lines get crossed because someone is usually emotionally available in that relationship. In that dynamic. So once that person starts to really get involved in all that other stuff, that's where what is this? Well, are we gonna be more or blah blah blah? And then those types of questions start to be asked, and it shows the other person like, shit, this ain't gonna work out for me because this person is emotionally available and I'm not fucking with them like that. Right. At least they should be able to have a clearer picture and be able to make a fair assessment, to be able to be like, you know what, I could deal with it for this long, or I'm not going, like you said, but that's like, on that person who chooses to deal with that. So they have to give it a time frame, I feel like. But that's some people, they're not thinking like that. Hell no, because a lot of them just be so into the chase, and then they get wrapped into the physicality of it. They get wrapped into the physical. So the next one is familiar. So someone who is attracted to someone who's emotionally unavailable, it feels familiar to them. So say one or whoever. Right. Sometimes you have more than one caretaker. But if you only have one caretaker, it's usually the one caretaker that we had was emotionally unavailable. And to them, they feel like that's love. That's what love feels like. That's what love is. That's what I've seen. That's what I've been given. So that is what they end up feeling familiar to. Like,
Right.
and then they kind of go towards those types of people and then still be upset in some way, shape, and form because they're like, this ain't working out for me because I am emotionally involved. And this motherfucker isn't. So like the familiarity part, that's where I feel like the healing comes in. We have to learn how to heal because if not, we're going to be attracted to people like that. Like, and so we all have our own reasons for being attracted, obviously, to emotionally unavailable. But that's really a thing that we got to pay attention to and be able to acknowledge it and then discuss it, whether it's to yourself, because there's sometimes I have great conversations by myself, y'all. But like,
go with some real clarity,
because other people have they form their opinions based off their experiences. You don't live my life though,
right?
So sometimes your advice can be great for you,
but
right? It's not going to work for me because I've had different experiences. So kind of being able to learn how to communicate and then give yourself that time frame. Like, do I want to do this with this person? Because do I like it?
This is going to take some time, some effort, and I'm gonna have to be invested.
And if they're not truly ready,
not.
It doesn't matter. If you want them to be ready for whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Friendship, that like it doesn't matter.
You're gonna be caught up in the fucking. You're gonna end up making a baby with somebody that don't want to be with your ass. This is how you get the baby mamas that can't stand the motherfuckers up because they was emotionally unavailable at the time. They ended up fucking the motherfucker just for the physical part of it. And then, boom, babe, pow.
But imagine if both people are emotionally unavailable. How that looks like.
That's just messy.
It's a shit show.
It's a shit show.
Because no one really cares about the other.
That's where you start getting all the bullshit. Like, if both people are emotionally unavailable and it's just a physical situation, then that leaves room for them to be physical with other individuals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that they may claim the feelings is there. You know, people who are emotionally unavailable sometimes are like, I think, delusional, like that they don't realize they truly are emotionally unavailable. Like they think they in this relationship, they think that they kind of, you know, care, but when if they really thought about it, they would be like, yo, I'm really not
Why am I here?
Yeah.
They'll be like,
what the fuck
am I doing?
Like
they never understand because they like the fact that they were not really there. Like to be emotionally unavailable, that means that it's a mental thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Been there, done that. It's a mental thing. If you're emotionally unavailable, just get ahead. No babies that way. Well, that's what I used to do. You're hella retarded.
I'm weak, bro. Lamont dating a motherfucker Bill. Welcome in, baby. Yeah. Welcome back. Welcome black. You know what it is.
But true though. Like I want to say, damn, you're retarded, but God, you're right. Don't do it.
He also said at work I have to be emotionally unavailable because niggas shaking my damn head. Motherfuckers will test your patience, goddammit. Push you to the brink of where you want to fuck them up. I understand it. But it's like, don't fuck with, if you're going to be that and you're going to be completely, you know, out of the relationship, but you just want to be physical.
Real life solutions for real
life problems. I'm saying. Because you're going to end up.
So sarcastic. It's so funny.
I don't think people have the capacity to regulate their emotions enough to separate the sex and the emotions continuously. I think they might start off trying to be like that, but at some point, them emotions
they gon' pop up.
Right.
When you really like someone, they pop up.
Right.
Because I did the whole emotionally unavailable. There was a couple times where I kind of like you. This ain't gonna work.
Right.
But I'm gonna have to buy. You know my ass. I was buying all the time. I kind of like you. Oh my God. This ain't gonna work. So I've definitely been there and done that, you know. So to be there, you have to understand it's a mental thing. Yeah. And then you're choosing to be emotionally unavailable. So obviously you're gonna have to find out your own reasons, right? Because everybody's looks different.
It definitely.
It's a fucking journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's sometimes because you have had that phase in your life, right? I have been emotionally unavailable. You'd be like, I could go there. Like, what's up? You want to go there or not? Because I feel like you want my emotions in this. You want me to be here because that to be emotionally unavailable. Yeah. There's times where you check the fuck out and you're really not.
Your emotions
there,
ain't there.
Like no, you like your mind is just gone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Where your body's there in that place, like your mind is elsewhere because you're not checked in emotionally.
Nobody, you said why Rihanna ain't popped up there. Oh, Quincy said you didn't like anyone but 50. That's a story, and I'm sticking to it. She loved me, nigga. She liked the mother, nigga. She loved me.
That's hella funny because you're kind of right. You damn. Did it show like that? Because I was like, I don't fuck with y'all like that.
No, she wasn't fucking with him, man. I had to show and prove, man. Like I couldn't just
like don't think he had it easy.
Yeah, it wasn't no cakewalk. It was show and prove. Daddy had to do the damn thing, buy houses, cars, start businesses, and all the whole shit. Yeah, we had to really go up. But it's good though. You know what I'm saying? I got a woman that actually knows how to compliment me, push me, and stick to her guns.
He's literally fire, and I'm air, you guys. Like,
yeah, zodiac sign wise.
Yeah. So like,
you know what air and fire do? You know, it's just
blazing fire because what's happening? Look, what's really going on around here?
Get that fire good oxygen. It's gonna go nuts.
You can stay on that. You guys were talking the other day, right? The low vibrational shit, right? Q was talking about he likes the low vibration, which is fine, right? If that's what you want to stick to, do it. I'm gonna tell you, do it. If that's what you want, go do it. I promise you, there's a woman who's gonna be with you through it.
She came and mellowed me out. You already know how it was, Q. You know what I'm saying? You already know my mentality. You already know the shit I've been through. And she came and leveled me the fuck out. And I love it. I ain't gonna lie. We able to do shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Get on a podcast and talk about this real blunt shit. Talk about the shit that affects our community. Talk about the shit that affects the people around us. You know what I'm saying? Us. Talk about our experiences, the whole shit. I couldn't do this honestly with other women. We'd be on this motherfucker fight right now. Y'all might see me get popped in a motherfucker. The fuck? Hold on. Because it's the wrong motherfucking female. But nah, me and her, we chill. We could talk. We could do all the whole shit. And when it came to the emotional availability or unavailability, we were both those things with each other. And we had to
learn how to fucking calm that shit down.
and meld it together. You know what I'm saying? Like we had to learn how to mesh that shit together so that we can actually give each other the time to be emotionally unavailable or available when we needed to be as we were going through our growth. Right. You know what I'm saying? And developing our relationship. Because there was times I just did not fucking want to talk and didn't understand how that played into the whole relationship not being available.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But she understood that I was dealing with PTSD and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
there are certain times you don't want to talk.
When you
with certain things with PTSD, you don't.
When you got a motherfucker,
now you got to relive all those emotions and all that other stuff. So talking about it in certain situations is not helpful.
and it was a lot of situations where, nigga, if I was to talk about it, I was probably going like
flip the fuck
out and have to leave the house because I'm not trying to flip out on you. I'm gonna end up go flip out on somebody else because I'm not ready for that
emotional
availability,
vulnerability
too. Yeah,
that's the whole reason why we would choose to be emotionally unavailable. Vulnerability. Right. I'm not interested in that.
I'm not interested in being vulnerable. Right.
Because you could take me for granted. You could, and we can fill in the blank.
You can use that as a fucking weapon against me. I hate when a motherfucker take your vulnerability and try and use that shit against you. And being emotionally available all the fucking time.
And that's yours. Where mine is taken for granted, not cared for.
Right. Not cared for to take it for granted.
So either one of those is not gonna work for me, and then yours has your things where this ain't gonna work for me. So if I choose to be vulnerable, then I have to know that this won't be the outcome, the result, or whatever, right? Like that's not what we want. But how would we fucking know if we never try, right? We never know. And that's why it's always so difficult sometimes for people, because you don't know until you try. Like
that's what I love about her. She actually pulled me out of that and made me want to try to deal with that. Okay, I'd have been in counseling for the PTSD and the thoughts and the flashbacks and all the whole shit, right? They ain't never made me want to talk and open up and come out of that shell to say. She did. She gave me the space, the room, the time, the understanding, the all the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? I think emotional availability also has to do with the right person. You know what I'm saying? For the right person, you will be emotionally available. But for the wrong motherfucker, you gonna turn all the way off. Harder. But imagine that, you know, going and you continuously having people that make you want to be emotionally unavailable. That kind of becomes
the norm for
the norm and who you are.
It becomes your own personal cycle is what it becomes.
Right.
And that what I had to learn from my life and my experiences is that it's because if we're doing this whole emotionally unavailable thing or phase or whatever the fuck we want to call it at that time.
Right.
We're not that careful of who the fuck we choose in our life. Like, because we're not trying to care. Right? Like, honestly, we're not trying to care.
Not give a fuck, not me, nobody.
I'm not trying to really care about who comes in my life. You know what I'm saying? And hey, what's up?
Poor City J in a building. What's good, man? Thanks for sliding through. Thanks for tapping in.
Real life, think about that shit, because if you want to be emotionally unavailable, that's where it goes back to the physical, being physically unavailable through that time of being emotionally unavailable. Because once you choose physical, something's gonna happen emotionally where you're gonna have to deal with it.
You're gonna have to deal with
that. You put yourself in this motherfucking situation. You're gonna have to deal with it.
If y'all just tapping in, do me a favor, share this out, hit the likes, the loves, all the good shit. You know what I'm saying? Help you know, all the good love, the good support. You know what I'm saying? It's free. We appreciate y'all tapping in. David. Hey, DZ in the building. What's good, my guy? Hey, welcome in, you know, I'm gonna tap in with you. We're gonna do some music again, man. I promise you. But for y'all tapping in, we talking about emotional unavailability or availability, what that looks like, what it manifests, where it comes from.
Why people are attracted to it.
Why people are attracted to people who are emotionally unavailable, and all the shit that, you know, surrounds it, and how it affects our Black community, and how we need to become more emotionally intelligent. You know what I'm saying? As our people. But I think this shit is just, it leads to other avenues that motherfuckers really don't want to go down. You know what I'm saying? That's where motherfuckers start contracting diseases and spreading them from person to person, this, that, and the third, because they want to not be emotionally responsible or contained. And so they just bouncing around
or here. Considerate, because you're not considerate when you're emotionally unavailable. You don't give a fuck.
Jackie in the building. Welcome in.
They don't care like that. So definitely learning a lot of shit that goes along with this, because I think we're so prone to that, the whole familiar, right? Like we're used to seeing it in our community, so we kind of go along with the program when we should not be. We need to be making our own fucking program, our own agenda to follow, because this shit ain't working for us. This whole I don't give a fuck about shit. I don't need nobody. Blah blah blah. Okay,
that single solo mentality keeps you,
but still fucking on people. All right,
right.
Okay, I think that it don't really make too much sense.
No, it don't. But I think that breeds that emotional unavailable person, is that single mentality where, oh, I can do this by myself, I could do that, I could do this, I could do that. And so then if you can do this, that, and the third, and then all that by yourself, and you're not looking for that, then the emotional entanglement, attachment of that relationships bring, all you looking for then is a physical part of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because unless you're a motherfucking monk, you know what I'm saying, and you practice abstinence, and you don't, you know what I'm saying, a Buddhist, I don't know, and you don't practice the shit, you stay away from sex. But if you're a regular motherfucker, then not being emotionally entangled with somebody may be fine, but you are going to be looking to fulfill that physical part. You know what I'm saying? At some point, somewhere down that line. So being responsible in that part is where motherfuckers got to be conscious. You know what I'm saying?
You're not. When you're fucking emotionally unavailable, you're not. You're not conscious of that part. You don't give a fuck. You're like, that's how.
I'll be right back.
That's how
the
just
ladies is restless out here.
I'll
be right back.
Right. That's how you just said leading into STDs, but it's going into a lot of different other avenues where like we don't necessarily need to go down those avenues if we pay attention to what the hell that we're doing. Like we don't care. So the another one is challenge. Sometimes people think that whole emotionally unavailable people, it's a challenge for them to make them emotionally available. Like I think this is going to be fun, or a thing that I can make them change their mind, and you cannot do that. So you can have fun trying or whatever, but it usually leads down a whole nother road of showing you that person and how much they're not interested in that. And it's not necessarily you, it's just them and their emotions. Like they don't care to deal with them. So that shit turns real interesting. And then another one is intermittent reinforcement. So there's certain times people can give love, then they kind of take it back, and then they give it again. It's like periods. It's like the cycle of the push-pull, where they give love, stop, or take it back, give love again. Right? So then once we get in this cycle of the push-pull, some people enjoy that dynamic too. So they've seen
it's another game to them. It's kind of like a game, cat and mouse. Oh, gotcha. Can't catch me.
It's a little different than the thrill of the chase. Right. But
it's still the thrill of the chase, but it's the
I can get something sometimes from them.
Right. You can't catch me, you can catch me.
You can't catch me, you can catch me.
What?
I never thought of it like that. That's funny, but we all have our own fucking reasons why we choose to go after emotionally unavailable people. So like we got to pay attention to these ways, right, that we stated: safety, familiar, you think it's a challenge, you do it for approval, right, or the intermittent reinforcement, and that's that push-pull aspect. So depending on you, pay attention. Right, and then actually because once you pay attention, you can combat it once you know what the fuck is really going on.
I think oh my goodness, my child. Just the loudest thing ever. Do you understand me? But I was gonna say, I think it's important that we make sure we teach our children emotional intelligence, so that when they grow up, they don't continue to make the same mistakes we make. I don't care what type of adult you are. If you got kids, we got to make sure that we get out of our own bullshit ways, from the past, and be like, hey, this is how mama and daddy fucked up, whoopie whoop whoop, whatever it may be. But start teaching them emotional intelligence so that they can have physical intelligence. You know what I'm saying? So they can start to change shit. Maybe it won't be so many broken homes, babies that being born to couples or individuals who don't want to be with each other. Maybe we could cut down the rate of transmission of STDs through the Black community. You know what I'm saying? There's some cities and states where the STD rate, Georgia and Texas and Florida, like there's a bunch of places where we already know the fucking rate of STDs is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And that comes with the emotional non-intelligence. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking it.
I thought Jay was going over the door and be like,
God.
hey, what the fuck, man?
Yo, get off my goddamn door.
Hey.
Y'all know what's happening. They know
You know, but
I'm trying to work all the little nerves I got. Damn.
They be putting us through it. They be fucking with wifey big time. But it's like, we got to start teaching them so that they can not go through the same shit we went through. You know what I'm saying? We can, if we start to do it now, it'll actually change the shit in the future for our children. They'll be able to start managing their relationships earlier better. You know what I mean? And
that's usually the problem, is that we don't learn stuff until we probably like a couple years in or so with somebody. So how about if you know this? Because what the fuck? How many times was that already, you guys? I hope nobody's fucking counting, because that was at least 5 times, 6 times. Shit. We ain't been on here. It's not even an hour yet. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
No shit. And we done been up like, I got up once. So
I got up a couple times.
She done been up like 4 or 5 already. I think something like that. So
said something, gotta turn the what the shit.
Normally they take their ass in the backyard and they go play and they do all the whole shit. Today, they on other shit. I don't know. And my daughter, for some reason,
woke up with the shit this morning.
She woke up with the bitchiest attitude that a motherfucker, like, I can't even say nothing to her today.
Yeah, she's so bad.
As soon as I say anything to my daughter, she like, nigga, what the fuck is your problem?
Talk about wake up on the wrong side of the bed, nigga.
I talk about she wake up in my bed, look at me. I try to say something to her. This nigga,
so rude.
You know what? I'm just gonna keep putting your ass back in your bed. The fuck? I'm just saying, bro. Whole attitude, bro.
This nigga.
It got to get you a Nerf gun, open the door,
that,
and
right?
open fire. I'm saying.
They tore all the bullets up.
They did. We got Nerf guns. And they tore all the bullets out.
You know how many bullets there was? Oh my God.
I bought the fucking hella big.
So
we used to get hella Nerf bullets. My mama buy them. I buy them. My mama bring Nerf guns all the damn time. She would bring them all kind of Nerf guns. And then they just...
bullets gone because they tore them.
They tear them in half and then it's just a tip. Where the fuck the rest of the bullet go?
It's gone. Now you can't shoot.
Where the fuck the rest of the bullet go, you little motherfucker? But they crazy though. I love my babies. They nuts to the motherfucker. Mm-mm. I don't but again, I don't know
what I was talking. What was we on?
Yeah, somewhere along the lines of this emotional intelligence and availability and unavailability with that pregnant brain, that big old pregnant belly. But I just think that it's real important that we gotta, like we said, everything it start at home. Flea market is the best place to get the Nerf bullets. 1,000 for $50. Hey, I'm gonna have to check the flea market out one time. I ain't been to a flea market in hell long, but it's like our children have a chance to one. We gotta mature, grow up, and say, hey, let me become more emotionally evolved. A lot of men, I know myself, don't deal with emotions or try not to as best as possible, and I think that works for us in a lot of dynamics, but we try to apply it to too many and in sometimes the wrong dynamics. You know what I'm saying? So for us to become more understanding of our emotional states, when we're in different emotional states and who we need to be in them states with, like how we, just to manage it better. Well, that way we don't try and just blanket. You know what I'm saying? Just blanket.
Do not generalize shit when fucking with me.
We don't blanket.
I'm gonna motherfucking be mad
with the same emotion.
Yeah.
We don't blanket everything with the same logic, the same response, the same. You know what I'm saying? That way we actually. I say this. She laughed because she know I'm speaking from my own shit. Like, I say this because it's something.
I used to have to say Jamie does Jamie shit. Who the fuck? Because don't generalize motherfucking shit when talking about me. I ain't like nobody, motherfucker.
But I'm gonna tell you real shit though. Like that was a way I was always emotionally unavailable, but it kept me safe. It kept me safe. I'm gonna say that. And I think a lot of men blanket
and my body kept me safe.
The situations because it keeps them safe. Like if we can handle everything with the same emotional level, same emotional response, and it's kind of generally on that fuck it type of vibe, then that's how we want to try and handle it. But I had to learn that in these different settings, you know, my mom, you, sisters, different family members, friends, associates, whatever type of relationship it was, I had to have different emotional availability. Yeah. I couldn't be available for everybody the way I was available for you or my mama or my sisters or my, you know what I'm saying? The farther you got away from my heart, let's just say it like that. The farther you got away from my heart, the less available I was emotionally. You know what I mean? Physically as well, because I learned how to keep the two in balance to where if I'm not emotionally available physically, I'm not going to be on that same level. You know what I'm saying? You got me to a point and then deuces. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Keeping those things hand in hand is a hard thing to do for a lot of people. They think that I can handle being physical without becoming emotional when you can for a little while. Right. After that little while, it's coming. Emotions come because no matter what, you can like them or dislike them. Guess what? You're still having emotions about that person. So it really don't matter. It's negative or positive. You're gonna feel something. So definitely paying attention to that. And you were talking about teaching the kids. That's something you got to work on pretty much instantly, which means you got to be working on it yourself.
You already got to be fixing that shit in you.
Because kids are very good at reading people, so they gonna call you on your shit at all times. You know, and it's definitely a lead by example type of thing, because that's where people say, why are you acting like that, talking about the kids when they acting just like your ass? So what the fuck you mean? Why they acting like that?
You motherfucker?
That shit always blows my mind, to be honest, because how you finna say that?
I ain't gonna lie.
You don't fucking know. Like,
I had to. So many times I know I look at my kids and their actions all the time and be like, damn, that's so mean. I can't get as mad as it's making me because.
Like I'm hot.
Yeah.
Don't be acting like me. Like,
but this motherfucker acting like me in a mini form. And then I see him acting like my wife too, though. And I see him acting like both of us at the same time. I'll be like, damn, like this shit is deep.
Genetics is crazy.
But it's also in what we show. You know what I'm saying? My my children's level of communication is off the chart. You understand me? Their ability to convey their message, feelings, whatever it is off the chart.
We still working on this feeling stuff because they just be hollering sometimes.
Yeah, but they'll tell you real quick, I don't like this. I don't like you're making me feel like this and this, that. They tell you. And it amazes me like crazy. Like that. What was it? Last night, when Asir gave us the explanation of fucking velocity.
Yeah.
My son, my 4-year-old, gave us an explanation of velocity last night.
Aerodynamic.
Let me see some. Hold on.
No.
You know what?
It's not gonna work right now. He's gonna try and do.
I'm about to try and show y'all this because this is this is a 4-year-old.
Oh, okay. So the situation was they like paper airplanes, and so they brought him some paper. They wanted paper airplanes. He made some. Then we hear him talking about how his plane is aerodynamic. We like, nigga, you four? What you mean aerodynamic? And then he really comes to us and explains what aerodynamic means. Like he had his own little explanation, and we're just like, wow, you are so smart, myself. Like that's
like hella smart.
Amazing.
Nah, they won't let me do it right now.
I didn't think so.
They being haters. I was gonna try and
you should have did this before.
I should have did it before we got on here.
You didn't think about
No,
this.
I didn't. But anyway, he gave us his own explanation for aerodynamic and velocity.
Yeah. Literally using those words at 4 years old.
Yeah. And he was right. He was right. But his level of understanding, our children's level of communication, I'm getting at is what you teach them is what they're going to display.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we teach our children to communicate, to talk to us, to listen, to pay attention to what you're looking at, learn. You know what I'm saying? Use your brain, be smart. And when they display the shit, it's just fucking amazing. I laugh, I can smile and all the whole shit, but we can do this with emotional intelligence as well, and try and nip some of this I guess emotional recklessness in the ass. You know what I'm saying? If we look at our community, our Black community is reckless right now emotionally. It's tore the fuck up, and that's making us
hollering they don't care, do some fuck shit, and then now it's a crazy ass situation. Now you care, right? Because now some shit's fucking your life up, but just 2 seconds you was hollering you didn't give a fuck.
Right.
Like, so it's getting crazy out here, and motherfuckers just like, I don't care.
I don't think we need to keep that same fucking. We need to change that mentality.
Definitely got to change it, because in certain aspects, I understand it. We do need that level of I don't give a fuck. You do have to get that, but it's not for every situation. And then that's where we as people, we got that shit fucked up, because we'll easily use it in every situation when we're not supposed to.
I think we need to stop being so emotionally unavailable in a basic respectful manner with each other in our community. You know what I'm saying? To have some type of emotional concern for each other as far as well-being, safe passage, well wishes, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, that's just a different, like, I don't have a problem with you, Black person, melanated person, you know what I'm saying? I have that much capacity emotionally to be available to give to you, because we are the same. We need to stop that. I'm this, it's me, and get back to realizing that it's us. It's us being whooped. It's us being fucked up. It's us being driven apart. It's us being corrupted, destroyed, disrupted, fucking interfered with, blindsided. Like, it's us. You know what I'm saying? And if we keep being one in our relationships emotionally unavailable, but bigger than that with each other, having no emotional compassion, concern, some type of
they've turned down like society, the way society is trying to make us. We don't have the capacity to care for a lot of people anymore.
Right.
Many people look at it like a job, and that's because you're actively trying to be emotionally unavailable. Right. Like, it's a job to care about people. It doesn't matter who that person is. It's a job. Like, and I think we need to not look at it like a job, right? Because when
you don't like work all the time,
right?
We don't like our jobs.
Okay, we don't like our jobs all the time. So we need to not.
I don't like a lot of you motherfuckers all the time either. No, I'm just like, I'm serious.
It'd be like that, but we have to just shift the mentality. When we start to learn how to shift our mentality, we are able to change how the fuck we say shit and do shit. Right? And
I don't like people, period. That's just me, though. I'm so mean. I know I am. It's sad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Keep doing this, and then I lose my train of thought. So
my bad. I love you, and I apologize. I just thought about it though. Like, I'm just mean.
Like, I could just walk away, and he could do the show by himself. Y'all.
No, you ain't going. Why she be acting like this? I don't even know why she be acting like this.
So I told him multiple times that I lose my train of thought. He knows this. That he don't live with me, y'all? You don't? Okay.
But you can do that. This is our show. So if you lose your train of thought, you can start talking about whatever the fuck you want to start talking about from there.
Sun is shining.
The fuck
I
you
like my
go.
backyard.
Right.
Yes.
The sun's shining. You like your backyard. I love our backyard. Shit.
I don't fucking know what's happening.
I apologize though. But I just think that we can do better as a whole, as a people. And it's not even, I know, I hear what you're saying about people not liking work and it being work to care and try, I don't think to start to just snap, you know what? I got a little love for you. I want to see you doing better. You know what I'm saying? To have just that little emotional shift and respect.
That's okay. To me, that's where self-love has to come in, because if you're giving,
got a problem with that.
If you're trying to give from an empty cup, it's a job. It's a job because I'm searching to find something to give when I really have nothing to give.
Right.
So that's where the self-love is going to come in. And then when you're emotionally unavailable, that's usually the phase where we don't give a fuck about shit, right? So we ain't giving ourselves self-love through that time.
I think some people become emotionally unavailable too because they don't gave so much. Like they poured so much into everybody else that now, excuse me,
I gotta turn off the tap.
Right. I gotta shut down because
there's nothing coming out.
Y'all got me fucked up right now. Yeah, everybody and everything got me fucked up right now, and I ain't trying to deal with nobody and they raggedy ass.
It don't really work like that.
Right.
That's not how emotions work. We're human. Like if it was that easy, we would all just turn everything off because
hey, I was already gonna say something about that, bro. You said you can only give from a full cup. Shameless plug. I was already gonna say something about the full cup.
Well, hello, coming in.
Miss
I think I can't even get a hi. She said I'm definitely unavailable. What's up, girl?
Unavailable. Hey, it is good.
But I've been there and done that too. Like it's easier in a certain way, right? But then in another way, if you still choose to involve people in your life, then it's not so easy because they still look for you to be available to them in some type of way. So good morning.
Yeah, you know
good morning, Grand Rising. Happy motherfucking Saturday.
Hope you're having a good one. Hope your head feel better.
2.5. Oh,
yeah.
She's kind of full now. You might as well say 3. This big motherfucker in here. Oh, girl.
But I think people, they've given so much, and it's been taken for granted. It's been.
I'm telling you that take it for granted. Well, I snatch my shit back so fast.
Right.
I'm telling you, you're not gonna not appreciate me.
It's been abused. Felt like it was unappreciated, probably. Like it's a lot
not
of reasons.
Reciprocated.
Not reciprocated too. Ooh, that'd be a big one.
That's a
you
huge
had
one.
to teach me that.
That's a huge one.
Real
Cut
off. I ain't gonna lie, you taught me that real.
I ain't never gonna try to give you something I don't have for me. I can't.
Right.
I can't, and that's something I learned pretty young though. There's some who don't learn it as young as I learned it. Right. That was like kind of like maybe mid-teens for me, where like I gotta actually care about myself.
Yeah.
Because if you don't really care about yourself and you're trying to do this whole I'm searching for love, this, that, and the other, you're gonna find some type of form of love, but it ain't probably gonna be good, right? For like the long term.
Like,
and so
with you showed me that the shit that I was doing for everybody else was not being reciprocated. She came back, she told me, she said, these other bitches and these motherfuckers don't know what to do with you. You mine. This is what she told me. She said, you mine. She said, I'm not going to let them abuse you or use you or run you down. She said, I'm not going to let it happen. And she showed me. And I appreciate the fuck of it. And I ain't going to lie, because we were able to build and go up, in a major way. But she showed me that the shit that I was doing for everybody wasn't being reciprocated. It was more of a abuse type of thing. Like they knew I would give. They knew I could do. They knew I would. And so they would have come to me.
This is the best one. They knew he'd offer.
They knew I'd offer. You know what I'm saying? I'm a generous motherfucker and I'm a very capable individual, like in a lot of ways. And I didn't really care who I did for. I just liked helping people.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with liking helping people. It's that pouring from a cup that nigga, they ain't nothing there. So then he would become upset. Okay, well, you're being upset, but you still doing. So clearly you're not, and you know how females, we different.
Right.
So when we fed up, we're fed up, and everyone's gonna know. Okay, men will still.
I always gave a motherfucker a chance. I ain't gonna lie.
Still continue, but who got to hear about it though? Not them. Not them motherfuckers. So since I got to hear about it, then now this is becoming a fucking problem now, and I'm not okay with it because clearly you're not okay with it. But that's where, and if this goes for men and women, we have to learn how to be like, I'm doing too much.
Right.
And I have to learn how to not do too much, because it's not like you don't have to do nothing.
And I was.
You're he's so drastic, you guys. He's so drastic. So it's like none or too much. There's no happy medium, okay? And so that's where my Libra ass, I need a motherfucking happy medium, or else I'm set the fuck off. And you know me. So like I'm seeing him set off, and I'm looking at him like, why are you? Technically, you're setting yourself off, because
I keep doing for motherfuckers who will not reciprocate or appreciate. They just continue to take. Hardly even say thank you, like in an actual thank you. You know what I'm saying? It was more of a thank you in a like a, how do you say, like a room to you made. Thanks. Right.
You know?
Right.
Like thank you. I appreciate what you we would add some 10 on the 2.
10 on
you know
the 2.
What I'm saying? Like when you appreciate it, it's a different type of thank you. And then that's where I was just like, like, maybe you can accept this for your whole life and be upset, right? Like she was like, I can't do it though. She said she could not accept it. So something had to change, but I really realized that I was really extending myself way farther than I should have been. And now I've refined it to where I'm actually able to just pick who I want to do things for, who I want to involve myself with, how I want to help them, or whatever it may be. And it be, it's still me being genuine, but I'm just not doing it with it, for any and everybody. Like before. Now I can actually, I give more to my family now than I give to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Before I would give to my family and give to everybody else, and it'd be damn near the same. But now it's the complete opposite. I give way more. I hardly give to anybody else now, damn it, because I really just don't fuck with nobody no more. She kind of helped me with that. I ain't gonna lie. But it worked out though. You know what I'm saying? It helped me grow emotionally. It helped me grow in that intelligence to where I know y'all hear that. Sound like some fucking Indians in the living room right now. I was able to grow though, so I love you for that. I appreciate that. It did help me find a new peace, because I stopped being so fucking angry. I stopped being so pissed off, so fucking feeling, I guess, used or unappreciated. I stopped having all those negative feelings. And now when it's like, if you choose to help someone, right? There's no complaints later. Right. Because he was overextending himself, and I guess I'm so used to seeing it from women, right? Like that I didn't know how to even get him to understand what he was doing, because you're doing it and he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, all right. And what's crazy is I hear this from someone else that I know, that he does this, and sometimes it's how we're conveying like our message to you guys as Black men. Like it has to be received in the right manner, which means we have to say it in the right words or in the right tone or whatever the fuck. And like sometimes y'all be doing too much and you don't even know that you're doing too much, right? Because you just care, and you'll easily tell us, right, when we're doing too much, but you don't understand when you're doing too much. And like we just got to pay attention to that, because we have our own reasons for doing that type of stuff to wear ourselves thin. But like we have to pay attention to that shit, because if you wear yourself thin, you're not going to be able to do good in your own life decisions. Like you're going to end up angry and emotional and all this other stuff, even when you're trying not to be. Like that's what it's gonna be.
Quincy said, I'm back shaking my damn head. Got one. Look, another one bites the dust. Hey, stop stealing, motherfuckers.
Every weekend?
Every time we on the show, he done caught one and then came back and caught another one. Like, damn. Hey, you always on that shit.
Lock your stuff. This is the story to go.
That's the story here. That's the story here.
I didn't know he was gonna be here, but
are the other individuals who are on shift when you're not there as good as you, or do they be letting the shit slide by? Or you know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't have the same work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna jump on the same shit. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think Quincy always on it though. He always have been. That's why he moved up. He
did say he likes that shit. So.
Yeah, exactly. Like he moved up in that field quickly and efficiently. I watched him, man. That's his shit. I ain't gonna lie. I love it though. Good shit. But I think that when we grow in these emotional ways and we actually start to realize certain shit, we have to make sure that we continue to nurture and develop that shit. Because I know for a second I seen it and then I kind of was like, whatever. Like early in our relationship, it was kind of like a whatever thing because I wasn't used to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the emotional growth. And it was like, people scared to change. You know what I'm saying? And
talk about scared to change. This nigga was already in 30s. He's like, what the fuck is this little bitch talking about over here? And I'm like, this ain't gonna work for me, sir. I think I need someone who's going to understand that I knew that I was on my own growth journey, and it had been by the time I met you a couple years already.
Right.
So you're not gonna stop this journey. First off, you're in either we can learn how to grow together, or I'm gonna try to figure my life out. Because I was still kind of young. I needed I needed some type of path. I needed some type of direction, structure. Oh, good God.
Right.
I knew that I was not going to have some kids and then there would be no real like structure
behind that whole,
and I definitely wasn't trying to have no 2-parent household. It definitely wasn't trying to have multiple baby daddies, but I mean, there's some things I was like, I'm not trying to do. Right. And I feel like, nigga, if people can't understand, especially trying to deal with a man, because dealing with men and women, pregnancy can happen.
It's going to happen.
I need to know. See, my mind back then was, it can happen, maybe, right? Because it was a no for me. You remember? It was a no for me.
Yeah, for a long time. Like I said, I had to show and prove. Step up or get off the plate, nigga. You better hit a home run.
You're gonna strike out. I promise you. And
I'm a home run hitter. I'm a home run hitter. I promise. You see that shoulder swing back? You see that shoulder swing back right there? Look at that big ass shoulder and arm. Right? Boom! I'm hitting home runs, man.
Okay, so what the fuck you talking about? We have in that aspect, our attitude is so similar. We're like,
oh my God.
Are you trying to fight with a player? Okay, look, both of us.
I'm a player.
Not even by choice. Okay, it's by nature. Okay, so I don't think you want to play the player. Okay, players like to play too. That's like bullshitting the bullshitter, right?
You can't bullshit a bullshitter.
Are we doing this?
Can't pimp a pimp. You can't play a player.
It's not going to happen. So what's happening? Are we really?
That's always been one of my favorite sayings. I ain't even gonna lie. Motherfucker try and play you like a stupid nigga. You can't play a player, pimp a pimp, nigga. I'm a gangster. But real shit, she brought a lot of emotional growth. I think again that emotional intelligence or that emotional availability or unavailability is dependent upon the right person.
It's always dependent on the right person.
For me, you were definitely the right person to help me develop my emotional capacity and aptitude like a motherfucker.
I can't say the right, but I was like, he's the best that is I've ever come across. I didn't know about right. What is that? I don't know what that is.
okay, what right is to me is you like you said, the best that out of everybody. If you put them, you do the pros and cons on out the motherfucking.
I'm talking about pros and
we
cons.
do, we do the pros and cons thing. We are. So when I'm looking at the pros and cons between these motherfuckers, and you got all these pros over here and very few cons, and these motherfuckers got so many pros and cons, it's just crazy off the chart. Like, nigga, I think I gotta shift back over here real quick and push all that off the map because that's too much drama, nigga. I'm kind of
You like drama.
But nigga, you gotta pick and choose your level of drama, damn it.
I mean, I chose, you didn't.
I did too. We both chose. Damn it. Because I ain't, we don't bring up names, but yeah, we both chose. I think we chose very well. I think we chose very fucking well.
I can't do drama like that. I'd be like, gone. I'm gone.
No, I don't want no drama. I don't want to do the drama.
Have fun with it.
And if
this is what you
I'm
enjoy.
trying to do something with you, I don't want to have to fight with you. I don't want to have to.
That's the part of the drama that I've never understood. How are you fighting? Talking about. To me, that's like not love right there. We can't like just convey your message without a fucking problem. Like that's not. I don't see how the fuck we are coexisting in a good type of way here.
But that was that emotional detachment. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't for me.
That's it. Go.
Boy, go play.
Just noises.
Put your boots on and go in the backyard.
You guys. Yeah. I say that's his kids.
They loud as hell.
Noises. They will.
They ain't even gonna lie.
They got loud. Songs and shit they be singing just noises.
They be making up songs too. I love it. Yeah. But they're gonna be real musically inclined. Daddy got bars. So I know they're gonna be on it. And they listen to my music all the time too. But it's like that was a part of the emotional detachment. You know what I'm saying? You already know, as far as all the emotion shit went and the connection and all of that, I was about my babies. Always have been, always will be about taking care of my babies. That's what my whole priority has always been, because the women have always been so shaky. They always been so washy, so quick to have an attitude, throw something in my face or whatever, to like drive me away. Like they push me out the house. I want to be able to chill in my house because I'm trying to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to fight and then say, fuck it, I'm leaving, end up at the bar. And now I'm knocking niggas out at the bar because niggas want to look at me wrong and I already got an attitude because you done been, you know what I'm saying? Like, I left the house with an attitude. I'm at the bar because I had an attitude with you. And now a stupid motherfucker want to say something and the first thing I do is I'm telling a nigga, let's go out back or let's go in the bathroom. Nigga, let's take a walk around the corner real quick, something, nigga, because I'm about to fade the fuck out you like a clean barber, nigga. I'm about to whoop real quick. But that's the type of shit that pushing it. Like, I didn't want that shit. So it was always best for me to stay, unavailable in that emotional area, especially with the communication, because it always got thrown back at me. It always got used against me as a motherfucking weapon.
It's so funny. This is how men, that y'all be killing me, right? Because you want to be so detached, but you love bitches, right? Bitches are emotional. Some can handle their man being completely detached, like they're fine with it, and that's because their own level of emotional unavailability, right? Like they're fine with it. I was not one, so I was like, I don't understand how like men love women, but they want to be detached. I was like, go find one, dude. I don't understand this dynamic.
It was a hard reality.
Make it make sense.
I ain't gonna lie. It was a hard reality.
That's one of his shits. He loves that shit. Make it make sense, right?
Sense, motherfucker.
So then I'd be like, make it make sense. And he'd be like, damn, because it don't make sense. Like, I need you to be here with me.
Let me put this algebraic problem back together. Hold on.
Because you didn't find the answer.
The a squared minus b squared equals c to the
That shit used to be so funny. What the fuck?
And then y over 12. Hold on. Let me get this right here. Let me make sure I bust this problem all the way down right. Oh my God. But it's a growth that I think we need in our community. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see us all be able to grow like that. But again, it's finding your person, you know what I'm saying? And having the eyes, the mental, the emotional capacity, intelligence to realize who is and who ain't for you. Not just doing things because it feel good. Because it looks good. The majority of
everyone does everything now.
Right. Oh, I know.
Looks good and it feels good.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, that does nothing.
They don't put real, like, I really put thought into all this shit. Like one thing she used to get mad at is like in the beginning of our relationship was the fact I used to always be like, I'm painting the picture. And you either gonna be in it or you're gonna be out it. And she couldn't stand that shit. And then she said to me one time, well, remember you painting the picture and I'm not in it, this, that, and the third. And I had to realize if she feel that way, then that's something I might be making her feel. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And I had to tell her, like, no, you in this picture. We're painting this picture. But I had to realize that I'm not just painting this picture alone, nigga. Like, if I'm going, if I see her,
the wording, I'm this, I'm that. Right. Well, then you fucking do it then.
And that's what, like, nigga, you keep saying I'm, but just you want her in the picture, nigga. So how? Hold on, bro. Make it make sense.
This never we until make it make sense, nigga.
Make it make sense. So
the only person that could turn an I into a we is that motherfucking person.
I know.
Like I can never turn. My we started way before his we. Like, I was like, do you know what we is? Because I feel like you say it sometimes, right? But I
had to learn it. And once I realized it, I was like, you know what? This is our picture because I do want her. I don't care if I've already
had things predetermined and I had a lot fucking kids.
I already had 4 kids when I met.
Like this,
you know what I'm saying?
This picture was already begun long.
I had just got out the military. Like it was a lot of shit happening for me in that period of my life. You know what I'm saying? And so I had a lot of shit established already. Mm-hmm. I'm one of them niggas that come with some shit. You know what I'm saying? I got benefits and shit, nigga. But it was something I had to learn that it was more than just what I had. It's where we were going. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, you may have started this picture, but now you bring in, you know, she's coming into this equation. Y'all choosing to be together.
Did you choose another artist or are you just the fucking only?
Exactly.
Like, you know, exactly. I don't understand what's going on as far as this picture idea, right? I love pictures.
So as we paint this motherfucker,
are we doing it together or because if it's just you and you keep saying it like that, like it used to be like I could talk about triggered. He used to be like, I've been doing this shit before you. I'll do this shit without you. Well, then do it then.
I ain't gonna lie.
Do all of it exactly how we have it, right? Exactly how we have it. Do it by yourself. Then.
No, I can't.
Did it work?
I can't do it.
Did it work? It didn't work. It did not happen.
Wait a minute. Bring your motherfucking. If you don't bring your ass in the motherfucking. Look.
Did it work without me?
It didn't work.
And then that's where he was like, oh, because your words fucking matter. Don't just say shit and think people are okay with what the fuck you say. Like, I'm not that person. I've never been that person.
Asshole.
Because I feel like I'm so analytical with my words, you guys. Like, I feel like words really matter. People choose their words on purpose, right? Whether they know or not, subconsciously, the way we use our words fucking matters. And it shows like our level of care. It shows a lot of different shit, like our experiences, right? Like it will show a lot if you pay attention. And he would say certain stuff and I'm like, that is bothering me. Like, and I would actually say this phrase right here, boom.
This phrase.
I'm very triggered because my safety net was always fine.
I'm sorry.
And so if you want me to choose the buy, nigga, you better have a picture or something, because I swear to God, you're never gonna see me again. Okay, so I was always like this. So
I couldn't stand it either because she would just bounce. She would just dip. She'd be like, "Fuck you, nigga, I'm out."
Look, how dare you say you can do everything? Like, you can't without me though. Like, I'm just not a factor and I'm not important. Are you sure?
She showed me how, and I had to stop and say, you know
Fine.
what, nigga, let's really realize that she is an important factor, nigga. Like, you don't want to try and replace her. You're gonna be, nigga, don't do that. She is her. Like like
my dumb ass, I've always been like, have fun trying to replace me.
Like, I know I'm that nigga for her.
are.
She knows she that woman for me. Like, nigga, you need to realize, nigga, she right. Nigga, like, shut up. Don't you ever say that phrase again. Don't you, not to her.
Not to me.
And I have
say that shit to somebody else who ain't so triggered by that fucking saying.
And I have it.
So
and it developed because of my emotional unavailability. Even though I was having children with women, you know what I'm saying? I still kept a level of detachment. Detachment, because for me, they always had a problem yelling, cussing, fussing, this, that, not want to clean up, yada, yada, yada. But I had my issues too. You know what I'm saying? So it was some shit I had to figure out, like, nigga, these ain't the individuals for you. You ain't the individual for them. Mm-hmm. Just because y'all had them babies don't mean y'all got to stay together, nigga. Like, I always try to think it's cheaper to keep her, yada, yada, yada. But if it ain't working out between y'all and y'all keep arguing, fighting, yelling, and this, that, and the third, maybe you just need to go be single for a minute, nigga. And leave it alone. I said, I'm gonna go be single for a minute. And I tried that whole shit and just left it alone for a minute. Just took care of the babies, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and third, and started setting up that whole single dad situation. That's when me and her ended up meeting. You know what I'm saying? But it was a understanding.
It's cute to hear you say this, single. He's not single. He met me. Then after me, then it was someone else. Well, like, single, he doesn't do single well.
I was for a period.
It's cute.
And she don't want to say.
That's cute.
What the fuck was that?
Damn.
So they just knocked the whole entertainment system down.
No.
Something fell. Something dropped. I ain't hear no kids screaming and crying though. So they should be okay. But it was a growth I had to understand. You know what I'm saying? You can't have that mentality or that detachment with this individual. You know what I'm saying? I had to realize that this is the individual for me. A lot of us
I had to realize that on my own aspects of detachment.
Right.
And be like, you can't do that with this person. Like, that's not gonna work. Like,
not if you're looking for this. You can't do that. You can't do that.
No, so that's definitely growth, but then you also have to be able to accept not only your own growth, but that this person has to grow in their own ways. Oh my God. Are you serious? You guys, I'm going to have to get off of here. I can't with my kids today. Yeah, you got to pay attention to the detachment portion and really see if you want to even grow. There's some people who just aren't in that period of their life, and they just kind of interested in the fuck it stage. So if that's what they're into, just know that their level of detachment is going to be a little different than yours, and kind of be like, no, and keep your distance at a certain, level, because if you get too close to someone who is really trying to be emotionally detached, you're going to have some type of things pop up later that are going to be problems because they're not trying to fully care like that. and it gets real interesting with emotionally unattached people because I'm been there, done that, seen it too many times. And motherfuckers cannot handle emotions a majority of the time. And we all got our fucking reasons, but nigga, I'm not there in my life anymore, and I need you to be here with me. And that's how it's hella hard when it comes to attracting certain type of people in your life, because you're like, this ain't gonna work out for a long time. I can definitely tell it's not gonna work out long term. I know that they just said that something broke in my living room. So I don't know what the hell is going on. Get this other thing. Yeah, they done messed some stuff up, y'all. So ridiculous. So how about right now with you guys? Who or how many people should I say? Can you not even name, just right off the top of your head, how many people do you think you know that are emotionally unavailable? I know at least 5 people right off the top of my head. Emotionally unavailable, actually in relationships too. And I be telling them like, y'all know that you didn't really fuck with that person, right? They could be years in their relationship, but they'd be laughing at me because I'm that person who's gonna tell you, like, you know, you wasn't fucking with them like that. Why did you expect something good out of this? And they can never tell me because they didn't really understand that they haven't been there. Like, so they're with them, but they're not with them, fully entangled with them. They don't care like that. And I'd be like, nigga, you're gonna have to find your level of care to be trying to deal with people. Because if you don't give a fuck, you shouldn't be dealing with people like that.
You don't give a damn. We don't give a fuck.
How many can you think of right now that you know that are emotionally unavailable? I think I could think of at least 5 right off the top of my head. Not naming no names.
We don't name names. You know that. Unless we give it shout outs, you know what I'm saying? But we don't name names ever. That I know are.
And I said that, and they're still dealing with people, like still trying to be in relationships.
Shit, about 8.
Probably like 8.
8, 9.
Because I think that's 10. A real thing in our community where like they're not definitely emotionally available, but we still are trying to have relationships in some type of manner. Because again, people are people. Look, adults have desires. Okay.
In those situations that I could think of, some of the individuals need to be alone and just heal. Some of the individuals got the right individual and really need to lock the fuck in before they end up losing them. And some of them got the wrong motherfucker, but keep trying to treat them like they're the right motherfucker and won't get rid of them. Yeah. I keep seeing these same dynamics going in a circle. You know what I'm saying? They keep going in a circle. And it's like with the ones that won't lock in, like, nigga, you know, why do you keep jeopardizing what you know you love and is your safe keep? You know what I'm saying? Is your safe haven. Like you jeopardizing your own cushion, your own safety, your own comfort, you jeopardizing your own shit. Self-sabotage.
It's self-sabotage, but some people really don't know what they have until it's gone.
Right. I don't know a good thing until it's gone.
Look, you was that kid that needed your ass whipped, is what you telling me, because you have to learn the hard way, right? There's some who just have to learn the hard way. You get told and told and told and told and told and told, and that didn't work, and you still needed an example, right? That's what ends up happening is the example of now they're breaking up, separated, divorced, whatever, however the breakup happens. And then they're like, oh man, they were the ones. Like, I really love them. Nigga. You couldn't show them though. And then for some people, it's too late at that point. Like there ain't no coming back from this. So that again, you would have to be very careful and start some type of healing journey. Because some people they just don't never start.
A lot of motherfuckers think they are replaceable and they really are.
That's funny.
And then they end up getting replaced and realize, oh damn, I was replaceable. They happy as fuck. Look at them. And then they be all mad and butt her like a little hater. Like, stop it.
No,
stop.
No one could ever. The people that I came across was for me.
Mother be like, damn, I let them get away.
Yeah,
damn,
that's more of the because you replaceable. That was too easy, and I got better. I don't understand what you thought you was doing, like special,
right?
Special. No.
So the
apple.
Yeah, the green apple, and so the stem on it broke. Not the whole thing, just the stem on it broke.
I thought it was the whole thing.
No.
Oh fuck!
We have a green glass apple.
I have.
It's like
it needs to go. It needs to go.
Maybe this tall, about this big around. Yeah. And yeah, that's what dropped. That's what broke. But it landed on the cover. So the only thing broke, that's what saved it was the actual cover. It landed on the cover, but I think it landed on the stem, and that's smashed it. But the cover shielded the impact, so the whole thing didn't fucking break. Crazy. But you got kids. This is what kids do. They go through your house, they tear your shit up, and then you gotta fucking clean it up.
Supervised.
Yeah, they out there doing the damn thing right now, running ragged, running through this. Instead of going in the back, they have not been in the backyard today. Not once. Normally, I'm looking like this, trying to see what they're doing, but they are not in the backyard today. They chilling. I ain't gonna say chilling. They in there going nuts. What the fuck they doing? They said, if Mama and Daddy are on the show for a couple hours, we got free reign. We about to tear it up.
They're about to clean it up too.
It really ain't that bad though in there. It ain't like a big ass mess. They got the cover on the ground and a couple toys here and there, a little paper, but it ain't crazy. So we ain't gotta worry about like it being all fucked up. Our kids have gotten better. She even said it with managing their messes. Like the amount of mess they create, they've gotten so much better at it. They clean up better and they don't make as much of a mess. They still make a mess, still have toys all over the goddamn place, but it's not like God it was. And they 6, 4, and 3, so it's within reason.
Yeah, I mean it's only gonna get better from here.
Yeah. Because we're gonna stay on.
Y'all was tripping. I'm not gonna have my house looking like a tornado hit it every single day.
Right.
Oh my God. What is the reason? That it made no 0 cents. Make it make sense, please.
I think being emotionally unavailable is okay. There's periods in our life where we gotta go through.
Kind of has to be, yeah.
Yeah. It's what keeps us sane. I think those periods are like, I know for me, it was my point of trying to keep all my sanity, trying to keep all my care, the rest of the care that I had for whatever, you know what I'm saying? Still trying to build. It was a way for me to deal with all the bullshit and still be able to build. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not emotionally available, I can't be drained emotionally. I'll have the energy, the want, the care for everything else. When your emotions all over the place, you don't really want to do certain things. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It fucks with your ability to actually function sometimes because
to give your best performance. It
right
fucks with the ability to give your best
exactly
performance.
So if you are always emotionally involved, then and those emotions aren't like regulated, like they're not consistent, they're up and down, and they're, you know, it's more negative than it is positive, that's gonna drive a motherfucker crazy. Motherfucker ain't gonna want to be emotional with nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Like, literally, I know, because nope.
No. Nigga, you ain't about to run me ragged like this other motherfucker just did. Everything is gonna be like this other motherfucker just did. Like it's gonna be like this other motherfucker. Like that's what she always told me. I ain't Jamie do Jamie shit. J Poo do J Poo shit. I ain't these other bitches. I ain't your old bitches. This, that, the third. Da. Nigga, I get it now. I realize. I see, but motherfuckers don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, you gonna flip your fucking wig.
So you have fun doing whatever you gonna do.
You gonna go crazy if you keep trying to be emotionally involved with everybody and don't give yourself a break. You gotta hold on to your life. You gotta make sure that at least your life is still going in a forward direction, positive direction. If the emotional entanglement, relationships, and all that shit ain't, and a motherfucker become emotionally unavailable, in that mind, you got to be like, yeah, okay, I got at least everything else over here is still on track. I'm locked in over here. I'm good over here. Fuck them emotions right now. We're going to throw them motherfuckers out the window and get it. Make sure everything over here is Trump tight and I'm lined up all the way. My mama ducks is in a row. Because it just it drains you. I know when we used to fight, and
yeah, that was too much for me. That's the shit that drained me.
I know.
You had no problem. I was like, I don't get it. I can't do that all the time.
This is where the familiar, like you were speaking on the familiarity. You know what I'm saying? Like it's familiar to people. So it was the thing that was once we started arguing, it was familiar to me for those arguments to go a certain way. Yeah. And again, once you've been through,
and you know the thing about PTSD, right? Is like you used to try to force it to go a certain way, and I'd be like, I don't understand what the fuck you're doing here.
That's what I was getting at. That's exactly where I was. That's why I love her. See, that's where I was about
What's
to say.
happening?
Because it was like I was already used to the shit, so I'm gonna beat you to the punch. If this is where it's going,
look where he thought it was going. I'm like,
because the familiar. It's familiar. Yeah. So if this is familiar
supposed to go this way, and I'm like, what?
And this is the way it's going, I'm gonna beat you to the punch. And I'm gonna make it go this way so I can control the outcome, the narrative, the start.
You always do it too, Mister. Like, I got this situation under hand. Oh,
right.
Yay.
I'm gonna beat you to the punch. That's what the whole thing is. I'm gonna beat you to the fucking punch. You ain't gonna have me whoop. Fuck that.
You ain't gonna have me whoop.
I'm saying.
You motherfucker.
I'm saying that, but that's what the old trauma brings. You know what I'm saying? The all the negative emotions that a motherfucker dealt with,
negative experiences.
Yeah, the negative experiences. That's what all that brought. That's what it brought. And
negative experiences brings our negative emotions.
That's what I expected. That's what I looked
for.
Yeah, I thought it was coming. I thought it was coming.
He swore certain things was coming. I was like, I don't understand what he's talking about. This is how you know you dealt with.
Damn deep coat.
The motherfuckers that you dealt with a lot. How about that?
Yeah.
I was not one who dealt with too much.
Right.
I didn't have too much. I didn't have too many experiences. I didn't have too many
and she didn't want nothing
adverse childhood experiences. I just saw it on a fucking sign. That shit was so funny because they're finally starting to talk about healing, right? Just everywhere. And so to have adverse childhood experiences, right? That's where childhood trauma, all that other shit, right? It leads from the adverse experiences.
Right.
So if we're having those types of experiences, you had them, then whoever you dealt with had them, then you just expected certain things to come from you because you're like, this is If
No,
this
I
is
really
her
did.
environment,
Yeah.
if this is her this, if this is her that, well, look, as you know now, my mom is different.
Yeah. No, I learned. Her mom is so much
mama.
different. She ain't with the arguing and all that.
We finna tone it down, have a discussion.
Yeah. And
like literally, and a discussion meant we're sitting down, probably, right? Where nobody's feeling threatened, nobody's getting outside of their skin, nobody's getting out of character, right? Like we are trying to calm down. My mom was the let me calm down first because I'm gonna fuck you up. Like,
right. Yeah.
not even in that way because my mom don't talk like that. So like that's more me.
Yeah. She paraphrased it for her.
Because I'm like that, but I'm gonna cuss your ass out and everything else.
That's the paraphrase.
So she was that let me come over here, calm down, then talk to my children. So like that's where it started. That started the emotional intelligence portion, even though they didn't have a name back then.
Right.
For me, like I learned from her that nigga, we need to calm down sometimes because our first reaction probably not
gonna be the best.
It's probably gonna get me the worst possible results because I know that I'm outside of myself. Basically,
at this moment,
my character ain't the character that I love to be. That happy-go-lucky, smiling.
It's not in line right now.
Feeding, we like to eat and feed people.
Yeah.
I hella get that from my mom. I like to eat, feed people, and that's usually like the smiley go along with that. That's what you prefer. So if that's not what's happening right now, let me go calm down.
And then come back to this shit.
Right now, it's not gonna be that. It's not, and you've seen that.
But you you gotta have somebody that wants to actually grow in that way with you too, though.
Yeah.
And that was big, for us to her to bring it, be passionate about it, stay on it. The emotional growth. You ain't
finna make me holler all the time.
Intelligence and the calm and the talking, the understanding. You know what I'm saying? That was big to bring into the relationship and emphasize because it did help us grow in ways that I didn't grow in relationships in the past. You know what I'm saying? Where I thought in other relationships, we might have even, caught ourselves sitting down calmly to talk. That shit lasted all of 2 minutes before a motherfucker was calling somebody a bitch, an asshole, a punk motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The whole conversation went left in 2 minutes. Hard left. And there go the whole shit. Going down like everybody's this mother, if you punk motherfucker, well fuck you, bitch. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All the whole shit. Oh, welcome back, you. Back here. Call another one. But it's like, damn, if the conversation always go left, when are you really sitting down to talk? You're not. You know what I'm saying?
You're just gonna feel triggered and you're gonna say, I don't want to talk.
And that also creates, he said, yep, call another one. And that also
keep you on your toes over there.
Yeah, we said that's the store to hit. They like his store. But that's what creates that emotional unavailability as well. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So learning to actually communicate, having that healthy communication will make a motherfucker become more available. You know what I'm saying?
But it'll also show you the flip side, it'll show you if they're interested in that.
Right.
Because you can always say whatever, if they choose no, they choose zero growth, they choose that's the phase they're in. Okay. And that's where we have to learn not to have those extra whatever types of emotions over that and be like, okay.
Right. Take it positively and not negatively. Don't take it all personal if they not.
They're in a different phase of life than me. Okay.
Yo, HD in the building. What up, family? Thanks for tapping in, my guy. Do a favor, hit the like, love, subscribe, share, and all the shit. Quincy said, all these stores shaking my damn head. I'm in one of the biggest cities in America. Yeah, I know. I see you, HD. Welcome in, man. Real blunt. We keep it real. We keep it blunt. We keep black love and unity. How's your weekend going? We talking about emotional intelligence, being emotionally unavailable or available, and all the shit surrounding it. You know what I'm saying? How it's affecting our community, what it manifests like, and all the whole shit. We only got about 10 minutes left, though. Make sure you go share this, rewatch it, and all the shit. He said, off topper. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this shit gets interesting, though, because all the different things surrounding it, you have to pay attention if you're still in that phase yourself. Because some of us don't even know, right?
When we're in it.
Some have no clue. And the thing about this shit for me is that age never matters.
Hell no.
It never matters. You would think, oh, well, they're a little too old to be doing X, Y, Z, and be like, you must not know life yet, because motherfuckers gonna do what they do until they pay attention to it and do different.
Exactly.
That's it. Jimmy, what? Hey, shut up. I am hungry.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm fucking hungry. I have not eaten.
I am hungry.
She's
talking that shit.
Man, do you know this baby got? Oh my God, them sympathy pains, hungers, and all that shit for men when the woman pregnant is real as fuck. Oh my God, dog. Look, I need something to eat right now, like a whole ass meal. Like I just got through working out and I need a whole ass meal right now. Do you understand? I'm feeling her hunger already. Like this shit is real as fuck. That burrito truck visit. Man, we really ain't been to the burrito truck in a minute. The last couple times I really ain't been feeling them. I don't know what's going on with them. But you had a one, huh? Where'd you go? No, you didn't go to the truck. You went to
I went to that. It's kind of like a
taqueria.
Restaurant.
Yeah. She went to the actual little taqueria and got hers. But we used to hit the taco truck real quick all the time, man. You already know.
That was in my first pregnancy. Oh my God, I used to fuck burritos up.
Right.
Now I ain't messing with too many. I eat way more tacos. I eat way more tacos,
like my stomach
and I make
is touching my back right now. Man, like I ain't ate shit. Yeah, I'm over drinking this water.
He says, and I just be like, "You're welcome. That's for you."
I'm over drinking this water, trying to fucking satisfy myself. He said, "That's the first place I'm going when I touch down. Not even going to see family first."
Oh, he's like, "I need it."
Most important spot, taco truck.
Yeah.
You know, Stockton got some of the most popping taco trucks, though, man. Like real shit. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Taco truck been a thing forever. Late night, taco truck. Early morning, taco truck. Hungover, taco truck. Drunk, taco truck. I swear, bro. 10 tacos in a plate real quick. Bam. Fuck them up.
10 tacos in a plate real quick.
Hey, amigo. Yeah. 10 tacos. They boil for the water. Like everything on it. Yeah. Go on. But this shit is just, I think it's something that we really got to get more in touch with. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we ain't got much more time on here, so we're going to start to wrap it up. But this being emotional, unavailable, or available, let's not be toxic with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's not be negative. Let's be positive in it. Let's be aware. Let's be conscious in it, man. And make smart decisions, not make them just because.
If someone says they're unavailable, let them be unavailable. Don't try to force someone to do something that they're not interested in.
Right.
It's still not going to get you the type of results that you're looking for anyway. Like, pay attention. I feel like we got to pay attention, because some people, they need to be in that phase for whatever reason they're in that phase.
Right.
So understand it, respect it.
Give them time to actually be. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone has that phase at some point. You needed to just be when you're in that phase. I
think we'd be trying to force
too much from someone.
Yeah, force too much. Our own
whatever.
Whatever.
I
love her. Whatever it may be. Like, just relax, breathe. You know what I'm saying? And give each other the space to be who the fuck they're gonna be at that time in life, man. Like, when I needed to, like, we just went to one of her family functions. Normally, I would normally just go to the Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we don't really do that
dinner
anymore. Mm-hmm.
And her family don't really do that no more. But I wouldn't go nowhere. I wouldn't do nothing. I wouldn't go to no events. Shit, my side of the family, her side of the family. Like, I didn't fuck with nobody because at that point in my life, I just did not want to be out. I didn't want to be around people. My PTSD kick in too much. I don't trust everybody. And like I said earlier, I don't like people. So if I want to be around you, then I like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be around my wife all the time. I love her. My certain partners, you know what I'm saying? We can kick it all day. Here they go again. Just broke the damn apple, and they already back stampeding again. Sound like fucking horses and elephants in there. Damn. But it's like I didn't want to be around, and now we just went to her family function. I was talking with a couple of her folks. I was like, you know, back then I just didn't have a headspace for it. You know what I'm saying? I needed to be me at that moment in my life and just not be around hella people. I was always used to being around hella people, always at parties, always at functions, always doing. If you know, you know. You know, I was always at a conference somewhere for the military, always doing a show, music, training, MMA. I was always in the mix of every fucking thing in every fucking body. And a lot of times I ended up the one in trouble if something happened. You know what I'm saying? In a situation. And it got to the point where I did not want to be around no fucking body because I always felt like I was the only one if something happened that got in trouble or motherfuckers didn't have my back like I felt like they should. You know what I'm saying? If we say we gooning, we say we this, we say we that, I know my level of loyalty. And it just didn't match with other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like she said, reciprocating. And I didn't really see that shit at the time. I was so caught up in just being everywhere, doing this and doing that and making sure that I'm growing in this way. And I'm, you know, this, that, and the third, whatever it may be.
You can't be everything to everybody and be nothing to yourself.
And I had to learn that, damn it. I had to learn it. So when I left the military, and I left the music alone for a second, and I really focused on the kids, and I started focusing on our relationship. And
look, here we go again.
Being daddy.
Nope, it's not what happened, y'all.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not what happened. What happened first?
What
was that we did the Jags, so that happened first, and then he overextended himself all the way. Then he got to see the repercussions of the overextension. Yep. Because he didn't hear me back then.
At that point,
he didn't hear shit.
I was gonna kill some motherfuckers on the with my bare hands in public. I didn't even. I said, "Ooh, yeah."
Yeah. So he had to.
Everybody.
That's that. Because again, when I said earlier how I've only seen it from women, right? So. I've only seen it from women. So since I got to see it from him, and I was like, I feel like you're overextending yourself. And then we did the Jags, and I was like, I don't think this probably is the right time. And I still gave him my support. I'm glad we did it. I could never say that I was not happy, right? That I even gave you that support and did it. Like I might have been stressed out a couple times, right? Through that time, but like.
That was a big undertaking.
It was a very great experience for me too. Like I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the portion of being in the community, the portion of like growing with the kids and showing them that there's different aspects of like, especially in our Black community, you don't have to just focus on sports alone. This sports is a piece of the right. That's only like one of our outlets. You know what I'm saying? So we needed the community building. I got to talk to the kids and they would understand certain things as far as like learning how to communicate and learning how to get their point across without fucking hollering at each other and like little things like that. I got to do all that. But like, as far as like just the timing, you know, you didn't want to give to yourself. No. You can't force nobody.
Okay. And so in that sense, it was a process of building that I was following. And I was doing a couple things at the same time. It was easier for me to establish our business nonprofit than it was for me at that time to go and buy our house and everything else. because I had to create employment, 2-year history. I had to do a whole lot of stuff before I could purchase, before we could go buy our house and do all the other shit that we were going to do. I had to create that history. After I separated from the military, my employment history was self-employment. And so the money I didn't have W-2s coming from, you know what I'm saying, whoever, Tom, Dick, and Harry. I had, in the past, it was the military. I had my, leave and earning statements from the military that always proved my employment, yada, yada, yada. But when I got out the military and we decided to start, we were going to be a couple, we were going to build this life, we were going to live this life, we were going to move ahead. Once we set on that path and we worked and hashed out all our shit, and it was years. And so they wanted, when you buy in houses and shit, they want to see that work history, that employment history, that money verification, and all the whole shit. So that led us on a path of establishing our businesses and the LLC and the nonprofit and yada, yada, yada. But even still, I couldn't buy our house.
Like that. This goes back to you and jumping the gun. Though.
It does.
You can't never sit still, y'all.
Because
they ain't a sit still bone in this body. Like this why your kids.
If I could pull the trigger on some shit, I'm gonna pull the trigger on some shit. We're gonna make it pop.
God.
But it was easier for me to pull the trigger on starting a nonprofit organization than it was for me to go buy our house.
Ooh, it was easier.
It was stressful, but it was easier. It was stressful to purchase the house and start, that took some years. But at that moment in establishing and building, I didn't want to miss the opportunity to take that chance and build the organization. And the whole hope was that the organization would become self-sustained and perpetual, build itself after a certain amount of years, like a business should do. But again, wrong time, wrong people, wrong time, whatever you want to call it. It was an experience I loved, but it took some emotional growth there too. Again, I became withdrawn, didn't want to deal with a lot of people, be around a lot. That was the after the military and after we got together, I stopped fucking with a lot of people. And then when we did the Jags and we started the team, then that put me back in the mix with a lot of people, and we were everywhere again. Then this time we're up and down the state. We're all over Northern California, Central California. We're in championship playoffs. We're doing a bunch of shit quickly.
That's how he likes it.
I do. And it was dope. You know what I'm saying? But after that draining experience of extending myself, like she said, I did overextend myself a lot. And it did drain me, and it did put a disdain in my heart for a lot of the giving that I did once give, because it was taken for granted. I felt, you know what I mean. But having somebody like her who can have that emotional grasp and knowledge and understanding to help me grow in that way and manage my shit, it helped me deal with a lot of my shit. So again, it's always about the right person with that emotional availability or unavailability. You got to find your person, or people or group or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that'll get
all of it.
Yeah,
all of the above.
That'll help you with that outlet, you know what I'm saying, to develop and be at peace emotionally, or be unavailable, or be available how you see fit. You know what I mean? Not trying to force you to be X, Y, or Z.
Yeah, don't force me to fit into none of your shit, because I don't fit.
Because I don't fit, bitch. I ain't a puzzle piece. I am me. I am me, all original. Mm-hmm. But let's go and get out of here. I am hungry. I ain't gonna lie. And I know you are too.
Look, so I should be a smart ass. So what are you feeding me?
All right, that's the other part we gotta go figure out now. Food is so I don't eat everything like I used to eat. We don't eat everything we used to eat before. So
you can go eat something to be fine. I'll be sick as fuck.
Our diet is completely different and picky. So we got some watermelon in here. I know that's about to be the start. We're about to go in here, fuck some bowls of watermelon up real quick, And while we fucking that watermelon up, we gonna figure out where we going from there. You understand? That's the start of the plan.
Yeah.
So, before I want to leave y'all with understand where you are in life, your headspace, emotion wise, and stick to your guns. You know what I'm saying? You are where you are for a reason. God, the universe, whatever it is you believe in, walks you through different avenues and will teach you the same lesson over and over until you learn what you're supposed to learn in that lesson. And sometimes that may be just how to be alone, so that the things that's supposed to come to you can come to you.
Yeah.
Maybe
some people block your motherfucking blessings.
Some people block your blessings. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you may be blocking your own blessings by not allowing yourself the time to gain the clarity you need, mm-hmm. the understanding you need, the growth that you need, the time to grow. You know what I'm saying? You're so continuously bombarded by relationships, emotions, entanglement, entwining, that you don't see what you need. So take some time to yourself to see what the fuck you need. You know what I'm saying? And get that to you. That's what I want to leave you with. What you want to leave them with, baby?
Learn how to stimulate your mind positively and not always just look for entertainment. That's what I'm leaving with, because I feel like the emotional unavailability, we're so quick to let me entertain myself instead of pouring into myself, which is what we need at the time. And so we use the wrong thing. Learn how to use the right thing. Look, give yourself the right shit. That's what I'm leaving y'all with.
This is Real Blunt, the show where we keep it real, we keep it blunt, we keep it black, love, and unity. 50 Capone. Yeah. Enjoy the music. All music always by yours truly, 50 Capone, man. Shout out Young Rick. Shout out everybody on the albums, you know. And have a great motherfucking weekend.
You know Young Rick made this shit.
Cause I've been waiting on you, girl. My partner, my rider, my lady, my bunny, shotgun in my coupe. I've been waiting on you, cause I've been waiting on you, girl. My partner, my rider, my lady, my bunny, shotgun in my coupe. I've been waiting on you, I've been waiting on.
So we can slide off in the super sport. I'ma teach you everything I know, then we gon' learn some more. I'm trying to pour it to you and hope you catch the overflow. We can love each other right, or we can let it go. I'm faithful to this position that I've been sitting in, cause I position myself and it ain't no middleman. I think we compliment each other kinda nice. Only question is you ready for this life? I'm in this transition, choosing streets over stripes. Fucking with these packs cause they bring a better price. That ice white gold got a cold touch, don't it? Been hustling for a minute, if it's money then I'm on it. Don't worry about opponents, my ops already quit. All I got is haters left and they hating cause I ain't missing. I'ma see you in the morning, I'm out here trying to get it. Money train, gang chain on my neck, it's my status.
Cause I've been waiting on you, girl. My partner, my rider, my lady, my bunny, shotgun in my coupe. I've been waiting on you, cause I've been waiting on you, girl. My partner, my rider, my lady, my bunny, shotgun in my coupe. I've been waiting on you,
so I can treat you like you're supposed to be. Kick back, baby, just roll away. I'm trying to turn your life up and treat you to finer things. Black diamond rings, rubies in that anklet. 18 karat gold, got you shining in that bracelet. Complicated schemes, but I make it seem so basic. Show you how I do it, how I navigate this matrix. Patiently and patient, I've been waiting on your fragrance. Essence of a goddess to this God, you're so amazing. I'm knowing that we make it if we cut off all them games. Middle finger to them folks that be throwing us that shade, huh? Please understand my passion and run deep for you. About to cop that European whip with leather seats for you. I keep it thuggish, so understand me and love me. Show me something I never seen, show me how you want me, huh? Cause these other bitches be found faking and all the shit. If you with it, let me know.
Cause I've been waiting on you, girl. My partner, my rider, my lady, my bunny, shotgun in my coupe. I've been waiting on you, cause I've been waiting on you, girl. My partner, my rider, my lady, my bunny, shotgun in my coupe. I've been waiting on you, I've been waiting on.
Finally said we made it, had to go through ups and downs, but love is complicated, right? I'm out of shaking these suckers and dodging bitches. So many people gon' hate, so many gon' be against us. I got a dream I'm chasing, and if you rock with me, how you sitting clean, navigating in a drop belly. I'm trying to teach you about this independent boss life. Fuck a price tag, them diamonds, I got you all white. The bright lights get dimmer behind shade, so I caught the DKs, flooded the whole frame out. Blow inside like hot to the bank with it. Show you how this money double back when I'm playing with it. Never no sucker shit, baby, I keep it lit. Understand I got a 24 hustle until I'm rich. Confident, hella cocky, already feel like I made it. All I really need is you as my lady, so
Cause
come
I've been
on,
waiting
baby.
on you, girl. My partner, my rider, my lady, my bunny